Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on Xbox. And today I thought I'd bring you another installment of my Hex Beams for All. This is a montage of a few fights that I've had recently in the Beam de Lance. As I've said, anyone's open to challenge me to fight 1v1 in this ship. I've already got people asking for rematches, so that should be fun. I'm just looking to get my space madness out of my system after my long trip away and have some fun PvPing in a totally non-serious way. Just some fun. I am the gimbal scrub. I'm expecting people to start turning up to these with a lot of chaff. I would. This is a bi-weave FDL with no chaff, and that's why it's in this montage of videos, not in a fight of its own. It was a bit of a mismatch. It didn't work out too well. You forgot the first rule of fighting me, which is don't ram. And yeah, bi-weave shields and the persistent constant damage of a gimbal scrub is a bit of a nightmare combination. You're never going to get a chance really to get your shields back, and ramming me in one of my ships is usually not advisable. I have 28, 30 ships, something like that, and I think I have 2 lightweight ones, 2 or 3. My Type 6 is incredibly lightweight. I've got a really lightweight Mamba, though the other 2 are really heavy, and I've got a lightweight Clipper, incredibly lightweight Clipper. But other than that, all of my ships are strong builds, strong, good hull. When it comes to my ship building, everyone knows it's like, how much armor do you want? I want all the armor. Give me all the armor. But you'll go really slow. I don't really care. Just all the armor. Yeah, double brace that, harden that up, put some armor on that. You know, I love it. I love large amounts of armor on my ships. It's got to be said. So they are quite strong in rams, even though I'm not plasma ramming in my Beam de Lance. It actually still works out really well for me as a surprise tactic. I basically orbit, suddenly come in for the odd ram here or there, and yeah, they really do make an impact. And I'm getting better at my pit management in my Beam de Lance, though I don't tend to try and do anything other than go like 2-4 or 0-2-4 or 0-3-3, and then 4-2-0 when I'm bulking up to ram somebody. But on the whole, this ship is pretty much designed to just be an annoying gimbal scrubber build, just going to orbit you, try and evade the damage you've got coming in by orbiting away from your fixed weapons. I mean, I built it to give me a chance against people, but yeah, if you ram me, always remember Frodo's advice. My ships do tend to do well in the ram battles. It's got to be said. I am notorious for heavyweight ships, double braced armored, B-rated builds, stupid stonky strong ships. It's my mentality and my philosophy of shipbuilding. This was 1v1 with a 7th Legion guy. He was on a bit of a mission for revenge. I don't think he's fully engineered, but bless him, he rocked out to try and get revenge on us. Had quite a lot of fights in an evening. It was a really fun bit of RP and all GG's. He was particularly after Scooby, it seemed. He kept getting Scooby and Super Cruise. So I offered to have a 1v1 with him on the side, and I did. And this is the fight. And the last fight I've got is Big Load and me messing around. I think we were in Arc Space, and we were just messing around. And he said about having a 1v1 in his Orca, and I was like, okay, if you want. Yeah. But Big Load and me go way back. I fought for him in the 7th Legion War against IED, and I've always got a soft spot for 7th Legion. It's true. I will always have a soft spot for the 7th Legion. I was in 7th Legion for about 3 hours one evening, because when we first left Dark Marauders to go over to the war, we picked up 7th Legion tags just to distinguish ourselves from the fact we weren't in Dark Marauders anymore. And then we formed our own squadron, the Kraken Squadron, which was like the offshoot. All the people that had disobeyed the direct orders of Pyro Orc and Polo, who we had 2 votes on whether to go to the war or not, and I voted no in the first vote because I agreed with Polo. I agreed that it would be an absolute waste of time. IED would just turn it into a BGS war, and they would pretty much just ignore the PvP side of it if they weren't doing well in the PvP side. And Polo's predictions all proved to be true. Between the first vote and the second vote, Meta Orange ground me down and kept persuading me to go to this war, go to war, go to war. And eventually I did decide, alright, I'll go to war. And there was also, I had a little bit of a disagreement over some stuff, and I went to war on the basis that I wanted an apology for Faz over a video that Mr. War made, and I wanted them to change the fact that they were targeting AX ships and weaponless ships. I felt it was a bit weird. If you call yourselves the good guys and you're going after people in unarmed ships, it kind of, if you're dropping a wing of 4 on an unarmed ship and then claiming to be the good guys, it just seems odd to me. But that's a disagreement I've always had with, IED's tag as being a good guy squadron. But yeah, as you can see, all GG's. These are just fun fights I had to get my space madness out of my system. I'm having fun 1v1s rather than anything else. And I say, if you want to fight me, hit me up and ask me for a 1v1. It's like, I'm taking on all comers. The rebuy on this ship's nice and cheap. I'm about even thanks to these 3 fights. I think I'm doing okay, but I expect to lose more than I win. But it was nice of Piglet to give me a charitable win when he's in his Orca. And yeah, not exactly the most sensible build to take me on in, but it was proper funny. He's fully aware of what the Beam de Lance does. He's fought alongside it a few times, and I spent a lot of time in this ship during the 7th Legion IED war, taking on all sorts of builds. There was someone recently who claimed I counter build everything, which is kind of ironic because I haven't changed this ship since I built it. I haven't changed my Cobra since I built it, and I do have a Ramba and I do have a phasing Mamba, and I don't change the build on them either because I can't change the build on the Ramba because of technical difficulties. And I have a phasing ship. Apparently that's like me counter building everyone who doesn't have any hull. Well, no, it's just running a phasing ship. So if you don't run the Meta Lance, they call everything a counter build these days. It's kind of funny. I do find it hilarious. I'll fight anyone in this. I've had people turn up to 1v1s with me in this ship with double chaff, and it's like, well, I know you never use double chaff ever, but I can understand why you put double chaff on to fight me. I would, it's fair enough. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I'll leave you the rest of this fight with the in-game voice as I purge a bit more of my space madness. I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next
Am I still alive? Holy shit, dude. I'm sitting at 0%.